Well, some days ago, I told you that I'd received a Squeeze CD, which is this one, Cradle to the Grave. So we spoke about that a few days ago while I rambled on about it. Then I got this one because I'm trying to fill in some gaps in my Squeeze CD collection. This is Squeeze the Knowledge. Very nice cover. This reminds me a bit of cartoon series that used to be in I think it was either the Topper comic or Beezer, and it was Georgie's Germs, and it went all through Georgie's head. You know, they had different frames. Anyway, you're probably too young to remember that. Anyway, others may. Squeeze the Knowledge. This was from 2017. This, and it featured Steve Smith, Simon Hanson, Chris Difford, Glenn Tilbrook, Yolanda Charles, and Stephen Large. Inside, see, it's got quite a nice photograph there. It's very glossy. That. Now, I'm softening now to these card sleeves, but you've got to be careful of them because it's so easy to get dints. I've got to provide some information to a company that sent me a copy of the Beatles Anthology 4, and that's got a bit of a dint on it, which I don't think is really acceptable anyway. CD, that's the CD. Whoops, upside down. There you go. And with all of these, a little bit tight getting the CD in, there are booklets, and it provides the lyrics where possible. Innocence in Paradise, Patchouli. I'm assuming that's referring to the oil that people used to put on their clothes when they smoked dope years ago in the 60s and 70s. Dreadful, wasn't it? Dreadful. But people who had Afghan coats would often put that patchouli oil in, and if you were near them at some dance or anything, some disco, if you want to call it that, it used to stink. And if you got it on your clothes, particularly if you stood next to a policeman or anything, you know, he'd want to search you, see if you're in possession of anything. Anyhow, it gives a breakdown of pretty much all the vocals and who played on it and what instruments they played. And then there's a long thing here saying Chris would like us to thank Inspiring Children, Nat Baggs, Riley Grace and Sissy, Lino Mintz. Oh, I can't get through that. There's hundreds of names on that. But still, I shall put this back in here. I need to keep all my Squeeze collection in one place. You see, I've got vinyl albums in the earlier days. Now, I like this album, but I like this one better. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be my album of this week, actually. The Knowledge, or one of them anyway. Nice cover, nice album. I never feel let down by Squeeze at all. They're a band that I've happy memories of a lot of their music anyway. And of course, when Paul Carrack was in the lineup, and of course Jules Holland used to be with them years ago. So there you have it. Let me know if you've bought any of these, what you think of them, which is your favourite album, and what's your favourite tracks. And please post it down here. If you've not subscribed already, please subscribe. I don't make any money out of this at all, but it would be nice to know that people are watching on a regular basis and that you enjoy it, and leave any comments. I always try and reply to your comments anyway. Okay, have a great day. Bye.